Good morning, hockey fans. This is Stephen Heisler with IceHockey.com, the Victorious Hockey Company, and the Junior Hockey Discussion Group on Facebook. You are watching the Junior Hockey Morning Show. We are on the World Sports Broadcasting Network, WSBN.TV, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Today is Monday, December 26th. First day of World Juniors. Special guest, my friend Eric Ballard. Eric, the rivalry between us has gone back to the late 90s. Like any good friendship, bragging rights over one another has to be the highlight of any friendship. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the number one, but it's definitely up there.
Ending last year's tournament with a dead tie, we picked about, all the games, ended up being a dead tie, was tough to endure. But now we have an entirely new event to look at with a pile of new players getting their first taste of the action.
Yeah, it seems like it was yesterday, Stephen, that we were talking about the World Juniors last year, and it came fast. So I'm excited about this year. I think obviously, I think day one we might be on par with each other, but eventually one of us is going to make a choice and someone's going to take the lead.
Let's jump right into the action. Slovakia versus Czech Republic. The game is already finalized. We both picked the Czechs. Slovakia, 6-2 win this morning. 6 a.m. start time on my clock, 4 a.m. on yours. That's all for early to get up and watch hockey. I didn't do it. Got about 7:30 or so and was completely shocked again. Finland and Canada are playing now. Clearly Canada is the favorite to win their pool, but I don't expect Finland to just roll over for them. This is going to be a great game, but I have to stick with Canada.
Yeah, I think, the Swedes and the Finns, that entire block there has gotten, that's good hockey players over there. So I think Canada, after they won last year, they're going to be riding an all-time high. They are without one of their better players. So you're right. Finland's not going to lay down, but definitely I got Canada over Finland on this one as well.
United States faces Norway at 11 a.m. Eastern this morning. USA goes into the hostile territory today when they get to open the event against the Norway team playing close to home. It won't be easy, but I have to stick with the red, white, and blue. Eric?
Yeah, there's no question. I think USA just has too much firepower and too much depth for Norway. I think Norway's going to put up a fight early on, but in the end, I agree USA is going to take this one.
Sweden versus Latvia in the last game of the day today. Latvia jumps right into the soup pot with this one. Sweden is loaded with talent and should skate away with this win. I have to stay with Sweden. I think you're doing the same thing. You got to like what this tournament brings to the table.
Yeah, there's no question. Sweden's got some really good depth this year. Their prospect list is pretty heavy. I think Latvia is going to get steamrolled on this opening game. But these are still young men. These are still they're still trying to find their place. They're still trying to find their groove. And you're always going to have one or two players, unicorns, if you will, the Connor Bedards of the world. But no question, I think Sweden's going to take this one. But this is going to be a great tournament again. I'm looking forward to not only watching great hockey, but getting back on the morning. It keeps me from making poor decisions at night when I have to get up early.
How surprised are you with Slovakia's win over Czech this morning?
I'm not surprised. Like we were talking right before we got on the air, the rivalry between the Slovaks and the Czechs, that goes back a long time. And again, like I just said, we're talking about young men. And Slovakia was ready. I wouldn't have guessed that one. And if I would have, it would have been a 1-goal game, not a 6-2 final.
You got to like Adam Gadjin. He came back from World Juniors last year. He did okay in his games the rest of the season for Chippewa Steel, and then played a few games with Green Bay. But I didn't really see anything that matched his intensity that he pulled off at World Juniors. But here he is again, pulling off another big win for his team.
Yeah, there's no question. He came on the scene hot and heavy last year, started in the North American League, and he got a call up to the USHL. And then as soon as he got called to the World Juniors, he was the talk of the tournament. It was impressive, especially to play for, a program in the North American League. And I'd be curious to see how they found him. But what a great story for that young man.
Absolutely. Canada's up 1-0 on Finland as we speak. They just got a goal. But it's going to be a fun event. We'll certainly keep you posted throughout the day if you're on the discussion group. Eric and I will pick our picks for tomorrow early on. Let me see what the schedule is for tomorrow, Eric, just to give you a little preview. Slovakia and Switzerland. No, is that right? I think so. Finland and Germany, Norway and Czech Republic, and then Latvia and Canada in the nightcap tomorrow. So tomorrow is also 4 really good games. Be sure to catch the game tonight. Sweden and Latvia should be a fun one to watch. Eric?
Yeah, no, as soon as we're done here, buddy, I made a fresh pot of coffee. I'm going to go sit down in front of the tube and watch a little hockey today.
Well, it's like breakfast, eggs, and World Juniors, right? So
I'm not crazy about a 4 a.m. game, even though I was up at 4:30. I didn't want to turn the TV on. I didn't want to ruin any of the predictions.
I wanted to put the headphones on. I think tomorrow I'll try to get up a little earlier and catch that early game. All right, folks, until tomorrow, enjoy your morning coffee, your World Junior hockey. Amen. That was awesome. All right.